Hey everyone, Pastor Jay here, putting out another video talking about the Bible and how it applies to our lives today. If you haven't seen my previous videos, I'd encourage you to go back and watch them, but today we're going to be talking about words. And words are a lot like building blocks. I have all these blocks right here. My personal favorite type of building blocks is Legos. However, my daughter's too young for that. So right now my house is full of all these mega blocks. They're all over the place. And our words are a lot like these mega blocks. In the way that, when we first make a statement, when we first say a word, we think, it's just one statement. It's not that important. Just like when you put down one block, it's just one block. It's not that important. But as you add another block, as you make another statement, as you say another word, you start building something. And what you build actually starts to impact those around you. And our words are are very similar in the way that our words build. Our words build people. Our words don't actually build ourselves. Most of us think, it's our words would actually build ourselves up. But words don't do that. Words are what we use to build other people around us. That makes our words very important because, with our words we build structures. With these blocks, I'm building this little structure right now. It's a little wall for you guys. And with our words, we build these structures. And we may think they're not important, that they're just one block, that they're just one piece, but the fact of the matter is they are important. And Paul thinks that they're important too. Paul has a lot to say about our words, and this is what he has to say in Ephesians chapter 4, verse 29. He says, "Let no corrupting talk come out of your mouth, but only such as is good for building up, as fits the occasion, that it may give grace to those who hear." Paul's first statement is, he says, let no corrupting talk come out of our mouths. The sad reality is most of the talk that comes out of our mouths is corrupting. It hurts people. It damages people. It's a block that we put in place that's actually not going to build up the overall structure. It's actually going to hurt the overall structure. And we may think, it's just one word, it's just one statement, it's not that important. But the fact of the matter is our words build into people. Once we put a word in, it doesn't come back. We can't take words back. We can't, say, I didn't mean it, I was just kidding. We can't take it back. Our words get put out there. And our words can do damage. Our words can be very destructive. James chapter 3 compares our words to a spark that can set a forest on fire. That's the type of damage our words can do. And because of that, we have to be very careful with our words. And this is especially relevant right now because right now a lot of us are at home because of the coronavirus. A lot of us are spending a lot of time with our family, and typically when we're at home, when we're with family, that's our time to relax and be ourselves and not have to be on our best behavior. So we say things that we don't necessarily mean. And we say, my loved one, my spouse, my kids, my siblings, they know what I mean. They know that I love them. So when I make this statement, when I say something mean that hurts them, they know, right? Well, no. How are they supposed to know? When you say something rude, when you put a bad brick in their wall, how are they supposed to know? It's just going to hurt them. It's just going to damage them. And you say, it's just something small. It's just one piece. It's just something that's not that important. But the fact of the matter is it is. It gets stuck there. And what about our online presence? A lot of us are spending a lot of time online right now. What are our words online saying? Are we encouraging people with that? Or are our words corrupting those around us? Paul does give us the positive here. He says, let no corrupting words come out of your mouth. But then he gives us the opposite. He says, instead, you should have words that are building people up, that are building things. That's the point of our words, that we are looking to build things with our words. The fact of the matter is our words can have a positive impact on people. Our words can change someone's day. They can change someone's week. They can change someone's month. They can change someone's year. They can change someone's life. And the fact of the matter is we don't necessarily know what impact the words have. I've had people come to me and they said, Jay, you made this statement a year ago. And it stuck with me ever since. And I typically say, I don't remember saying that. I don't even remember the words I said, but they do. And unfortunately, that's happened to me in the negative sense. That sometimes I've said things that hurt people that I completely didn't know about. But sometimes I've said it in the positive sense where I said something really impactful to someone's life that really helped direct their life. And I didn't even know that I said it. And that's the power of words. Now, I don't want to challenge you guys to, change someone's life with your words. That may be a little bit scary for you. That may be a little bit too much for you. But what about changing someone's day? What about changing someone's minute? What about the small things we can say, the little bricks that we can put in someone's wall, the little pieces that we can use to impact other people? I'm actually going to move this over here so that you guys can actually see me. But what about the little things that we can do? The fact of the matter is those little things can change people. Those little things are worth doing. They're worth taking the time to do. So the last thing that it says in this verse is that he says, use words as fits the occasion. That means we actually have to pay attention to why we're using words and what fits the occasion, what fits what somebody needs to hear at the time. Sometimes people need to hear something encouraging because they're feeling down. Sometimes people need to hear something challenging because they're scared. Some people need to feel something comforting because they're sad. Here during the coronavirus, a lot of people need to hear that God is in control. That's what Paul is saying, and then he sums it up with that it may give grace to those who hear. The fact of the matter is, our words are going to impact those around us. And it can be a good thing, it can be a bad thing. It can give grace to those who hear, it can hurt those who hear. So then what do? We use our words to impact people. We use our words to encourage people. We use our words to give hope to people. We use our words to comfort those who need comforting. We use our words to strengthen those who need strength. We use our words to encourage those who need encouragement. We use our words to give peace to those who need peace. And ultimately, here we go. Let's see if I can do this. Ultimately, we use our words to give love. We use our words to show love to people so that we can impact them, not for ourselves, but for Christ and for them. To impact another person for Christ. Isn't that the point of the whole thing? Isn't that the beauty of the whole thing? If we can impact someone's heart, if we can build into someone's heart. So let's do that today. Thanks for watching. I really enjoyed doing this. This took me like 30 tries to actually build this thing correctly, so I'm happy that I was finally able to do it. And I look forward to seeing you guys next time.